What's up, y'all? It's hard to stay consistent with what you're doing, all right? And that's one of the downfalls and detriments to a lot of people, especially black men too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give y'all some ways that you can stay consistent, and then also I'm gonna tell you some reasons why many people fail to stay consistent. Stay with me, Polo Sports Talk. What's up with it, man? Polo Sports Talk and ENT here again with another one. Hit that like, hit the sub, comment as well. Also hit the notifications too. Look, man, a lot of people they fail to get things done, and the main reason is because they're not consistent with anything. Okay, it could be anything. Basically, I'm just talking about life. Okay, if if you haven't been consistent with anything and you haven't received any success, then that's the reason why. It's not rocket science, and it don't take a genius to figure out why you're not being successful in anything. Okay, now look, man, when you get lazy and you start having that kind of itch of, oh man, I don't feel like doing this, or I don't feel like doing that. Look, what's up with it, Purple Rain? I'll see you in the building. Look, that's the time when you want to go your hardest. That's the time when you want to force yourself. You know, a lot of guys, man, they sit around wishing upon a star. They don't never get anything done, and it really has to do with them not being consistent. Consistency is the detriment to a lot of people's success. But you want to counter that. You want to counter that, man. I don't care what it is, whether it's working out, you being on a job, whatever it is. First thing you need to do is you need to realize it's okay if you mess up. Okay, uh, if you can't get to like 100 push-ups, then what's the point of even starting? You know what I'm saying? You might have had that disbelief in yourself. Look, man, when you're starting from scratch, you're not gonna be perfect. Okay, it's all right to screw up. It's all right to screw up on like your diet every now and again, or it's all right to have a cheat meal. I'm talking about if you're working out. It's okay to miss a day of prayer or something, or it's okay to forget forget to work on your craft for a day. You know what I'm saying? Don't beat yourself up about it though. You know what I'm saying? You listen, if you are just getting at least, like, I would say anywhere from like 1 to 3% better each week over the next several years, your long term results is gonna be higher. You know what I'm saying? So don't beat yourself up. And that leads me to my next thing, man. Look, you got to take baby steps. Okay, nothing don't come overnight. Okay, the great Kobe Bryant, man, God rest his soul, Mamba. He would consistently work with with Andrew Bynum. Okay, for all of y'all Lakers fans, since we've been talking about Lakers, and this whole trade thing. Kobe Bryant, man, told Andrew Bynum that it's day in and day out. He don't take no breaks, and that's the reason why he was successful and everything. And as you see, when he worked with Bynum, Bynum started to be a little bit, successful. He started to some degree or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And actually, it started to work. It started to pay off before Andrew Bynum ultimately, his career kind of took a turn for the worse a little bit. He became one of the premier big men in the league when he was working with Kobe Bryant, and until he got injured and everything. But you have to pay you got to pay homage to a guy like Kobe Bryant because it was day in and day out. And that's what he said. And that's a part of being consistent. You know, you should understand what you can handle to maintain long-term consistency so that you can map out your short-term schedule. You know what I'm saying? All right, look, everybody done saw the tortoise and the hare. Look, be the turtle. You know what I'm saying? Don't get to nothing fast. See, this is a microwave society. Everybody want to get rich fast. Everybody want to get fit fast. Everybody want things fast. Just because you get things done fast, that don't mean necessarily that it's gonna be good. Uh, listen, a lot of the stuff that I'm telling you, it's not rocket science, okay? And for instance, Warren Buffett. All right, I don't know if any of y'all know who Warren Buffett is, but he was a he was a millionaire. I'm reluctant to say a billionaire, but Warren Buffett made 99% of his money after he was 60. After he was 60. So sometimes, and I'm not saying that you got to wait until you all the way in your golden years, but sometimes, man, it's not gonna come overnight. And that's why some people don't stay consistent because if they don't see something right away, oh, they'd be like, oh man, you know what, I'm finna give up. Nah, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to continue to grind, and you got to continue to creep, and you got to continue to crawl, no matter what. Think about the long term rather than the short term. Also, man, listen, you got to have a lot of willpower. A lot of people don't have no willpower. You know what I'm saying? Uh, a lot of people say that we have a limited supply of willpower that we use up on a daily basis. Okay, and it's important to understand this to successfully navigate your willpower. You know what I'm saying? Eliminate all those unnecessary obstacles. Like, you know, if when it comes to preparing, like if you got to prepare for a job or something like that, have your clothes ready, you know, before that job. Have everything set out. Set some expectations for yourself so that you can have, you know, have that willpower to help you eliminate any excuses in the future. Also, man, you got to take accountability for what you do. You know, you got to have people around you that hold you accountable. So I like to have people around me that keep me on my toes, even on this channel. Some people will tell me, hey, Polo, da 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 da. I'm like, okay, I understand. You know, this acts as a positive and negative influence to keep things going. Okay. Also, you need to make a conscious decision. Make a conscious decision to succeed, man. Don't make no decision to quit. Quitting is easy, and if everything was so easy, then everybody would be doing it. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you, Sterling? I see you in the building. If everybody could do it, everybody would be doing it. But it's just not that. It's not that simple. You know, uh, a lot of people don't understand that when you have a goal that you're trying to reach, or you have a certain ambition that you need to reach and everything, there's like a million other people trying to do the same thing that you're doing. You know, and you don't know what those people are doing behind the scenes. There's somebody out there outworking your ass. There's somebody out there that's out preparing your ass. There's somebody out there that's out thinking your ass. You know what I'm saying? So you have to think about that type of stuff. Don't let the future overwhelm you. Okay, please don't let the future intimidate you. A lot of intelligent people tend to spend more time in imagining about the future. You know, they let the results uh, that they have to accomplish and the obstacles in front of them consume their mind. This leads to a lot of being overwhelmed and people being fear of what they want to do. But see, dumb people are too stupid to even think of the future, so they just go ahead and move forward, being being unaware of what's gonna lie ahead. You know, you need to focus focus on where you're going in terms of how you're gonna reach that obstacle, or oversee that obstacle. Because if you sit there and focus on being overwhelmed, you're wasting time, and you adding one more minute to the daily stress that you don't need. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, man, is you gotta have a routine. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a morning routine, an evening routine, it don't matter. Just get yourself in a routine, because when you become successful, people are gonna want to know these things about you. They want to write about you. They're gonna like if you're a hip hop artist or something like that. People are gonna want to know. Okay, well, how did you do this? What is the blueprint and everything like that? Jay Z gave a lot of people the blueprint. Everybody thinks that Jay Z is also secretive and stuff like that, but no, he gave a blueprint in many of his interviews and stuff. Birdman, he gave an interview on him and Slim. They gave an interview on what they success was. Now, are they going to give you every single little detail that they did? No. Okay, but like I said, a routine, it's not for everybody though. Okay, some people just have different. They work where they work in terms of their environment. You know what I'm saying? Some people might work with loud music and have a whole bunch of noise and stuff like that, and they might be successful. There might be other people that like peace and quiet. There might be other people that need to have people around them telling them things that they're doing wrong or whatever. But just whatever it is, man, just have your set routine that's gonna help with you. And the last thing is, man, is last two things is just go ahead, get it done now. Whatever you're trying to do, don't spend no time on it. If you're too busy, do it now. If you're not motivated, do it now. If you're unsure or confused, do it now. If you ain't feeling it, do it now. Okay, that's the best time to do it, because your mind is sitting there tell you, okay, should I not, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Nah, don't be no shoulda, woulda, coulda. Don't be no shoulda, woulda, coulda. Get to it right now, okay? And then another thing is, man, is you got to plan ahead. Always think ahead for the future, man. A grandmaster in chess, he's usually thinking like 11 to 15 steps ahead, and that's what you have to do. You have to be a grandmaster in order to accomplish things. Think far ahead. What's up with you, Gemini? What's up with you, South Solitical? I see y'all in the building. So, man, you got to stay consistent, man, with what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If you're not, and trust me, it's gonna be people that's gonna criticize your consistency. They're gonna tell you, well, you're not doing this enough, or you're not doing that enough. Man, don't worry about that. People gonna throw you under the bus regardless, even when you're successful. You know what I'm saying? Look at LeBron; they trying to throw him up under the bus. So you got to expect that. It's gonna get even harder when you become successful too. But like I said, man, just man, take these gems. It's your boy Polo Sports Talking ENT. Like this video, share it, comment as well. Also hit them notifications too. Until then, man, I'll holler at y'all later.